Talent Genie here, and I am demoing some of the new plugins with GPT-4. And in this video, I want to take a look at Polarr, Change, and Webpilot. So let's select those. I don't know if I have them already on my local list here or if we'll need to go out to the plugin store, but let's just uncheck the ones that we have because we can only have a maximum of 3. So there's Polarr. Let's look at Change. Do I see Change yet? I don't think I have Change here. So I need to grab Change and then grab Change. And then the third one was, I've forgotten that quickly. You know what I want to try though is, let's do Webpilot and I'll try that one here. So Change, Polarr, and Webpilot. All right, so let's go grab Change. We're going to do that by going out to the plugin store. As of yesterday, these were not alphabetized or in any type of order. So if Change is not a most popular one, which it doesn't look like it is, we'll have to probably go page by page. I think there were 14 pages yesterday, and now they're 15. So maybe there's been more added already. Yeah, I think the scraper is new. That could be interesting for recruiters or sourcers. I will definitely grab that. But this is like when you go to Target, right? You go with a list and you end up browsing and getting more than you want. So let's not browse for new. Let's just go straight to Change. All right, let's see what we can find here. It's kind of hard when they're not alphabetized, so we'll get through it. I would pause you while I do this, but some of you are just seeing this layout for the first time. So be good just for you to see how it's oriented. Credit Yelp was not here yesterday. Wow, Decision Journal, that wasn't here yesterday, but that seems really interesting. Unfortunately, you have to sign up just to get in there, so I don't want to put that in quite yet. And I lost my place in line looking for Change. Oh, what a bummer. Good to know, though. All right, I'm just going to skip to the end this time and see if we work our way from the back. So we got Boolio, that's a new one. Wahi is new. Calendar AI. I'm going to save that one if I can. Oh, it kicked me out too. Yeah, the ones that require a sign in first are a little bit of a pain. I'm actually learning about most of these for the first time, so I don't have an account for most of these, including Zapier. So I used to use If This Then That instead of Zapier. So, all right, keeping my eyes open for change. Let's stay focused. Attention, target shoppers. Stay focused on what you came here for. All right, Maisha. Change, change, change. We're looking for loose change. Where are you? Hope I haven't passed it. Tic-tac-toe. Change. Okay, yeah, whispering it. It's definitely going to help me find it quicker. Okay, great. So we've added that one here. Let's check it as our third box. Okay, they're in alphabetical order here, which is great. So now I have enabled Change, Polarr, and Public. All right. So Change, Polarr, and Public. I think I wanted to do Webpilot. Okay. All right. Webpilot, Polarr, and Change. Okay, there we go. Sorry for that. A little bit of a disorientation with the way that this is laid out. All right. So discover impactful nonprofits to support in your community. All right. So let's try that one first for nonprofits. And then we're going to go to Webpilot, which I believe will help us go online, browse Q&A, PDF data, generate articles from one or more. Oh, that's interesting. Generate articles. Okay. All right. And the last one we had was Polarr. What does that do? Search Polarr's massive pool of user-generated filters to make your photos and videos perfect. Huh. Filters? Okay. So I don't know. Maybe this will be something. Let's start with Polarr. So maybe this is something you can use to update your LinkedIn profile picture as a recruiter. I don't know. Let's see. I have a photo for LinkedIn, but need to make it look better. Any options? Let's see. It's kind of a direct hint, but we'll see if it automatically calls out for Polarr. All right. I love this. I mean, it's been 10 out of 10, 10, 10, 10s across the board for the plugins because they're being called very seamlessly in natural conversation. So I love that. Love that, love that, love that. All right. So they got some filters. All right. And so is it just redirecting me to the site and I do it off of the website? Okay. All right. That's different. Okay. So this looks like one that maybe we use outside of ChatGPT. Is it really simple to use without a plugin or, I mean, without an account or what? Okay. You got to download it as an app. Okay. Good. So if this is something you want to experiment with, go for it. I don't think I want to go with it, but it worked just fine. So I'm going to give Polarr a thumbs up for functionality. Next up, for apps that could help a TA professional, we're going to go to change. And I'm going to say, I have a candidate who I want to extend an offer to. He's very passionate about volunteerism and community service. Are there orgs or charities in the, I'm going to say, Denver, Colorado area that I might direct him to or donate to as part of my closing the offer? I don't know. I'm just making up stuff. Let's see what ChatGPT says. Okay, good. So they immediately went to change. Fantastic. Okay. So we got the support hospitals in Ukraine. Good. They put the employee identification number. That's really cool. Compassion International, Project Cure. Okay, this is great. And so they're giving me, ChatGPT is giving me, looks like a handful of recommendations. And then I can say, are there any that support, there any orgs that support children in the arts? He's passionate about that. He's interested in that without giving away too much of the candidate's information, right? I don't want to say he has a daughter in second grade. I'm just making it up anyway, but just keeping in mind confidentiality. And of course, while you're browsing ChatGPT, you can also turn the chat history off so you won't have your chat retained if that's important for you and your organization. All right, so we got kids with the EIN, cultural office of the Pikes Peak region, Colorado. Okay, I love it. They kept it local, like I requested. The chamber music, Veronica String Quartet. That sounds really fun. All right, so I'm going to give change a thumbs up. We're 2 for 2. We had change, we had Polarr, and now we're going to check out Webpilot. So I'm going to say, are you able to access and read the headline on my LinkedIn profile? I want to make a few enhancements. I want to actually say if it'll bring back the accurate one. I'm just going to drop my LinkedIn profile there and see if it calls on WebLink or Webpilot, or if it says it can't get on the internet. Huh. Okay. So something went wrong. I'm going to regenerate response, see what we get. All right. So it called Webpilot that time. Great. Let's see what we get. Okay. So then, Webpilot. I thought that was the point, was that we're getting out on the web. Let me pause this and just double check that I understand that app properly. Okay. I looked at someone else use this Webpilot, and I'm going to rephrase a question before I mark this one as a no for me. So I'm going to say, what's the latest news on student loan debt? I don't know of anything TA related that's recent, but I'm just going to see if it can pull information that ChatGPT wouldn't have, because it would only have info from 2021 or before. So let's see if we get lucky this time. Okay, so Supreme Court is currently weighing in on Biden's student loan forgiveness plan. Short and sweet, short and sweet. Okay. Okay, good. So we know for a fact this is internet access, and it is citing its sources, which is great, because we know that before 2021 is the latest info that ChatGPT itself had. So this is great. I'm going to give Webpilot a thumbs up for accessing the web and bringing back current information. Now, as I think about how a recruiter or sourcer might use this, I'm also thinking of market data, like, can you provide a list of competitors for, think of a company, Luma? I don't know. I feel like there's a company named Luma. I don't know. I'm just making up stuff. Okay. So for Aloe, let's see. Okay, so it's going to go out to the web. Aloe, the one I'm thinking of, is the one that has like yoga, fitness stuff going on, like wellness. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay. So that's the same one that they're thinking of too. Fantastic. All right. So Webpilot is a definite yes for accessing the web through ChatGPT. I am happy. I think we are pretty much 3 out of 3. Polarr I didn't use because I would need to sign in separately with a video or a picture. But yeah, this is fantastic. So I am loving it. I think I'm 10 thumbs up and 2 thumbs down out of the last 12 tools I've tested. Thanks for hanging with me on this GPT adventure. Ciao for now.